Hello Stampers, welcome to my 3D Thursday. This week I have been focusing on designer series paper scraps and things that you can do with them. We all have just bunches of odd and end scraps from our designer series paper packs that they need something done with them. We need to do stuff. So I have been showing you this week as I have been making cards and stuff using up some of my scraps. Okay, so what I wanted to do today was I wanted to incorporate my paper scraps and using them up into my 3D project. So I was trying to think of what would be something that would be fun, easy to do, use up scraps. That's something that you guys wouldn't normally make or wouldn't just think about. So I came across some binder clips, okay? And I always have binder clips on hand because you never know what I might want to do with them craft-wise. So I've always got some on hand. Now these happen to be the 1 1/4 inch binder clips. That's how wide they are. So I thought, you know what, I will show you guys another thing I do with some of my paper scraps. When I've got them and they're either way too many of them to go into my little plastic sleeve, or like this one is starting to get torn up and it's not holding my scraps very well anymore. So then what I do is I like to come up with some clever new way to hold them all together so that I don't lose a bunch of scraps. So what I do is I get a binder clip and I'll get a scrap of my designer series paper from the pack and I will just cover the bottom of my binder clip, okay? And so then what I like to do is get all my scraps, try to get them corralled the best I can. Sometimes it's a little easier said than done. Then once I have them corralled, I will take one of my binder clips with one of the designs from the pack and I just hook them together just like that. So it's a great way to keep my scraps together so I'm not losing them. They're not getting all over the place. And that way things are nice and compact. So let me show you how to do these. Okay. So all you do is you just are going to take a binder clip. Okay. And you're going to figure out what of your papers, what design you want to use, okay? So I'm just going to grab my little trimmer here. And I know that the width of my binder clip is 1 1/4 inches. So let's see if I have, okay, so this one's gonna work. I like this one, it's got lots of good colors in it. So I'm going to use it. So all I did was I measured the width of my binder clip, which is 1 1/4 inches, and then I measured around it, which is 1 7/8. So I'm gonna do the 1 7/8 first so that I mess up a little less of my paper, and then do 1 1/4. Okay? And that is it. That is all we have to cut, all we have to do. So then what I want to do is I just want to kind of hold this in place, wrap it around, make sure it's going to fit and be good. Okay? And then I will actually put some adhesive on it. Now, you know what? Let's try the Tombow and see if it'll hold. I doubt that that's going to hold it just because it doesn't do a very good job at holding things that need to be really strong and held in place, okay? But it might be a little different with these clips. So it's going to do it just like that. If you want to be super sure it's going to stay, I would be sure and use my Tombow glue, okay? So there we go. That is how easy it is. And then I'm just going to, like I said, get my papers kind of together so that I can kind of get them corralled here. And then I'm going to take my binder clip, open it up, and just stick it on there like that. Okay, now I like to spruce it up just a little bit. So I'm going to take a piece of ribbon. And in this case, I'm going to use this cool black glittery ribbon. Now this was in our holiday catalog last year, and I loved it and used it a lot, and I'm so excited that it is coming back into our next annual catalog. So I'm just going to use that one because I love that ribbon. I think it's so cool. So there you go. There is what one looks like. So let's go through and try one more. So I've got this pack here, okay, which is my Brights. Now this little envelope is a little sturdier, and I do like it better, but we're going to make a clip for it anyway because we can always put that in our envelope, okay? So we just kind of got all our paper here. Try to corral it a little bit. And I've just taken another piece, and again, I've cut it 1 1/4 by 1 7/8. Okay. This time I am going to use some Tombow glue, and we're going to see how it holds. So I'm just going to start on one end, kind of wrap it around, kind of tuck it under on the back side. And on this one, you're going to have to hold it for just a minute till it grabs a hold. Okay? So then it is going to be super easy to just clip over my paper like that. Okay? And then let's get another piece of ribbon, and this is Brights. So this is the Gorgeous Grape, and it is the mini striped ribbon, and it is also carrying over to the new catalog, which is great because I love this ribbon. So all I want to do is just tie it in a little knot right here, and you can tie it once if you want to. If you tie it twice, it's entirely up to you, however you like to tie your knots. But there you go. So now you have a great little system, an easy little system for keeping a hold of all your loose pieces, all your scraps of your designer series paper. Plus they just look super cute to be using them. So thanks for watching. Be sure and share my video, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to do another drawing. Next week, next Thursday, which will be the 30th of May, I'm going to do a drawing, and I'm going to give away 2 of these clips to 2 people who share my video this week. Okay. So be sure and share it with your friends so they can see how to do this too. And one other thing I just wanted to mention to you real quickly is my upcoming designer series paper share that I'm doing. So what it is, I'm going to be giving away 72 pieces of 6x6 designer series paper. So it's all the new designer series paper from the new catalog, and you will get a 6x6 sheet of every new piece of paper in the new catalog. Okay, so 72 sheets, and it's only $25. What you have to do is you have to let me know and pay by June 3rd, because I'm going to be placing my order on the 4th as soon as we can order everything from the new catalog, and then I'll get things cut and sent to you as soon as possible. So if you are interested, again, be sure and let me know by June 3rd, and we'll get you in, and you'll get a nice 6x6 piece of paper of every new paper in the catalog. So thanks for watching.